Let's break down Youngblood's Zombie. It's a song that feels very personal and talks about a deep fear of being emotionally empty and how that affects love. The song starts with someone who is in a lot of emotional pain. He says that if he tried to talk about what's wrong, the words themselves would be too painful to say. So, if anyone, especially someone he cares about, asks if he's hurting, he would lie. He'd pretend he's fine. He knows he needs time to fix his mind, but he feels a huge pressure because time is running out. This isn't about a clock ticking, but more about feeling like he's running out of chances to get better before he loses people or completely falls apart. Then we get to the core of his fear in the chorus. He's deeply dependent on this other person, feeling he can't live without you. But in a very realistic and sad moment, he admits that the world wouldn't stop for his pain. It will keep turning if you do. This leads to the big question he's terrified to ask. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? A zombie here isn't a monster from a movie. It's a metaphor for someone who is emotionally numb, empty, and just going through the motions of life without any real feeling or spark. He's asking, if I become this hollow, broken version of myself, will your love for me disappear? In the second verse, he uses more powerful images to show how he feels about the world and his own life. He suggests they could catch a spaceship to the moon, meaning they could try to run away from all their problems, but he believes they'd just crash. It wouldn't work. He sees the world as a figment of the fools, which means he thinks society is fake, built by people who don't understand real pain. These people just have a blank stare and don't care. The line, say your prayers, you're almost there, feels very dark, like he's encouraging someone to give up because the struggle is too much, again emphasizing that time and hope are running out. The song ends with a slight shift. He repeats his scary question, would you even want me looking like a zombie? But then he adds a new thought. Oh, I don't know what I'll turn out to be, but you'll love every moment, believe me. This part is interesting. It could be a desperate promise, him trying to convince the person and himself that even though he's broken, he can still be worth loving. However, it might also be sarcastic, highlighting the impossible expectation that he should always be fun and exciting even when he feels dead inside. The song leaves us with that haunting question hanging in the air, showing that his biggest insecurity isn't about being unlovable when he's sad, but about being unlovable when he feels absolutely nothing at all.